In today's Tech Check, Accenture is keeping tabs on the hot new innovations that are changing our world. Joining us now is Paul Daugherty, the Group Chief Executive at Accenture Technology. Thanks so much for coming on our show. Let's start with cloud computing. What can you tell us?
It's a great question, Angie. And cloud computing is, if you look at the COVID impact, and we're almost 1 year past, when COVID really started impacting us, cloud computing is the thing that really accelerated. And that's because it's not really about the technology of cloud. It's about the need for businesses to transform and do things differently, leveraging the cloud, technology, innovation that happens around the cloud, the data, and changing the way they work and move, having the business move faster. So if you look at the results, just look at Amazon, Microsoft, Google, you can see the results of the cloud companies really accelerating. We see the same in our business. We have 500,000 people around the world, amazing people helping, companies invent their futures with technology. And cloud is really the key, thing driving a lot of momentum. And I'd say, a good example of where you see the impact is look at vaccines. Moderna, accelerated messenger RNA, their new vaccine, by cloud-based models with neural networks, and artificial intelligence to get a vaccine developed in an unprecedented time. And I think that's an example of the innovation that we see.
Great innovations, but people are worried, Paul, about too many robots and losing their jobs.
That's a great question. Just out of interest, the word robot was invented by a Czech playwright 100 years ago. So the term robot is 100 years old, and that book was about the fear of robots, which is interesting. I think that's certainly a fear. I wrote a book called Human Plus Machine 2 years ago, talking about this, and the reality is that robotics and automation is an upside for people. We believe it creates jobs, and we talk about that in the book. And we've seen that play out in COVID as we look at the way companies are automating. And if you look at the statistics on what's happening. But the jobs will be different. We need to prepare people differently. It's using virtual reality for plant inspections. We've got something called the Immersive Collaboration Platform, built on Oculus technology, where I meet with my team and I meet with clients using virtual reality around the world. We work very differently. So we won't be working from home. We'll be using technology in different ways. We'll be more automated. I say hyper automated, but in a way that accentuates human potential. I think that's the real exciting future.
Thanks so much for bringing us that information today.
Thank you.
More Business First AM. Check us out on social media. We're on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. And go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.